The distinction bias is a cognitive bias that affects decision-making by causing individuals to overweight the importance of small differences when comparing options. This bias occurs when people focus on the differences between two options rather than their overall similarities, leading them to perceive the options as more distinct than they actually are. The distinction bias can influence various aspects of decision-making, including consumer choices, judgments, and evaluations, and it has implications for marketing, pricing strategies, and interpersonal interactions. Perception of differences. When evaluating options, individuals tend to focus on the features or attributes that distinguish one option from another. Even minor differences between options, such as color, size, or price, can loom large in individuals' perceptions and influence their preferences. Relative comparison. The distinction bias is driven by the tendency to compare options relative to each other, rather than evaluating them in isolation. When presented with two similar options, individuals may magnify minor differences between them, perceiving one option as superior or more desirable based on these distinctions. Salience of differences. Differences that are salient or easily noticeable are more likely to be overemphasized by the distinction bias. For example, if one option is slightly larger or cheaper than another, individuals may disproportionately focus on this difference and overlook other factors that are more relevant to their decision-making. Influence on preferences. The distinction bias can influence individuals' preferences and choices by skewing their perceptions of the option's relative value. Even if the differences between options are minimal in objective terms, individuals may perceive one option as significantly better or more attractive due to the distinction bias. Marketing and pricing strategies. Marketers and businesses can leverage the distinction bias to influence consumer choices and purchasing behavior. By highlighting subtle differences between products or services, such as packaging, branding, or pricing, marketers can create the illusion of distinctiveness and make one option appear more appealing than another. Decision context. The context in which options are presented can influence the magnitude of the distinction bias. For example, when individuals are faced with a wide range of options or decision fatigue, they may be more susceptible to overemphasizing small differences between options. Mitigation strategies. To mitigate the effects of the distinction bias, individuals can take steps to focus on the overall similarities between options rather than fixating on minor differences. Additionally, providing clear information and transparent comparisons can help individuals make more informed decisions and avoid being swayed by superficial distinctions.